Hey everyone, it's Dr. Becky, Dementia Disruptor, with tips, tricks, and potentially painful truths about dementia. So, I shared the other day about visual acuity and how putting a dark colored rug or something like that in front of the stairs or a door can have our loved ones with dementia thinking that there's a hole there and they won't go through the door. Well, my friends Bob and Coco, hi Bob and Coco, shared that sometimes too with that visual acuity change that our folks with dementia can't tell the difference between where one plane starts and another plane ends. So, for example, corners of the wall. So where Bob was running into the corners of the wall, Coco painted them red so that he could see them, which is freaking brilliant. Coco's amazing. So that's something you can try. If you don't want to paint them red, you can paint another color. Just make it look like trim. You can use duct tape. You can use painter's tape if you're renting and you need to be able to peel it off. There's that peel and stick wallpaper that they make specifically for renters that you can cut to a smaller piece and put on the corners there if that's something that's helpful, just to break that visual plane so that they can see that there's something there that they don't want to run into, because that's also a fall risk if they get into the wall. Same thing with door jambs. I may or may not run into the door jamb on a regular basis on my own, so maybe I need to paint my door jambs a different color. I don't know. Anyway, that also led me to think about other visual fields that we need to pay attention to if our acuity has changed. So one of those could be stairs. If you have stairs coming out of your house, it's easy enough to just paint a strip of a bright color. They even make paint specifically for this at the edge of the step so they can see this step ended and I need to take a step down or a step up, which also visually is difficult because we can't always tell when we're going up or down with that acuity change. So, but just having the edge, they at least know to slide their foot to the edge and feel if it's going up or down. And especially if it's at the front edge, then they know that's where I'm going to step down. Same thing with indoor stairs. You can use tape, you can use paint, whatever you need to show where the edge of the step is, so they know this is where I stepped down. So we're not falling down the stairs, we're not tripping and falling on our way in or out of the house. So keeping that visual field change in mind, just thinking of ways to adapt to make it easier for them and you in the long run, so you're not worrying about them falling. All right. So thanks to Bob and Coco for being awesome and sharing that. And do all the things like, follow, share. Keep your loved ones safe. Do the best to keep yourself sane. Have a great day.